What's up guys, Steve here with another update, and yesterday we saw President Donald Trump issue 4 executive orders to help release provisions to the American people. This comes after he said pretty much Congress has had several weeks to sit down and try to come to an agreement and terms as to what should be included in the next stimulus package, the next relief bill, to help Americans during this time. And they failed to do so, so in his opinion, it was time for him to step in and issue executive orders to get things done. And he said he was well aware of the fact that Congress might not be happy about this and they'll think that he doesn't have the authority to do so, but he's pretty much said, if you don't like it, go sue me. Well, it turns out Democrats and members of Congress did not like what he did, said that he does not have the authority to do it, that it's grossly unconstitutional, that Congress should be meeting to go ahead and do this, and they're considering filing a lawsuit against him. So very quickly in this video, I'm going to be covering, is this constitutional? Does he have the right to do so? Do these executive orders make sense? And so we're going to cover all that really quickly in this video. And if you like that, if you could do me a quick favor, smash the like button. YouTube success is pretty much based on interaction, so when you like and leave a comment, it helps me out a ton. I would appreciate it. And also, if you'd like to see more updates like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And also, probably today or tomorrow, I'm going to be updating you guys on the most commonly asked question that I've been getting, which is, will we still be seeing another stimulus check? And if so, how much will it be? So again, if you'd like to see those videos, if you'd like to get updated, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. But let's dive right in. Now, as I mentioned, President Donald Trump did say that he was well aware of the fact that they may be issuing him a lawsuit challenging his authority to issue these executive orders. However, he said that whoever does this, they're pretty much evil because Congress has been unable to provide provisions to the American people and they need it right away, and they would be essentially stopping him from doing so. Today, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin this Sunday morning warned Democrats that if a lawsuit was filed, that they would be responsible for stopping provisions to tens of millions of Americans that are in need at this time. Now, in regards to the $400 weekly boost on top of unemployment benefits, Democrats said that President Donald Trump did not have the authority to issue new funds. However, President Donald Trump said that in his executive order that he is not issuing new funds, he is simply reallocating existing funds that were provided in the CARES Act, and that he did not need congressional approval to do so. However, when Nancy Pelosi was asked about this, she said, I don't think that they know what they're talking about in regards to unspent money. Now, yesterday when I uploaded the video informing you guys that there was going to be executive orders issued, there was a lot of comments stating that this was unconstitutional, that the president could not do this, that there was actually not enough leftover funds to last till the end of the year, that it was going to be depleted much faster. And also people said that this was not actually an extension of the FPUC, that this was a setup of an entirely different program. Well, today I went ahead and I found those memos. I'm going to put a link in the description below so you can read them for yourself. And I looked that over, and it turns out that all of those comments, in my opinion, are true. You are correct. Now, I'm not an attorney, I'm not an accountant, I'm not a legal advisor, so please let me know if I'm mistaken. But according to what I see in the memorandums, this is very, very true. Now, as I mentioned, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description below so you can go ahead and check out the executive orders for yourself. However, according to what I'm reading, it does look like this is not something that he's going to get approved, and also it looks like there will be lots of people that were receiving the FPUC benefits prior that will be excluded with this new system. It says that if you receive less than $100 from regular unemployment or PUA, that you are excluded from receiving this benefit. So that is much different than what we saw with the FPUC, where it was you only needed to make $1. Pretty much everybody was eligible. And in addition to that, it does look like it's going to be pulling from the disaster relief program and another program, and it is pretty much going to be until funds are depleted down to $25 million from the disaster relief program. And they're saying, from what they see that's in there, that's only going to last us a few weeks, maybe a couple months, not till the end of the year. So a lot of people ask me, when will this apply? Will it be retroactive? I don't understand the whole being funded 75% by 25%. And to you, I would say there's not a whole lot of detail regarding that, in my opinion. There's not a whole lot of information. I believe that when we do see something applied, it will be retroactive. When will it be applied? We don't know. But I believe, honestly, that those aren't really the right questions that we should be asking at this time. I personally, and I'm not sure, don't see this unfolding. I think that it's going to get stopped, but I do think that it's a good thing because I do feel that what is happening here is that President Donald Trump is putting pressure on Congress to step up to the plate and get a bill passed. He's saying, hey, you guys are not putting it together. I'm going to step in. I'm going to go ahead and try to do what I can to get support to the American people. And if you guys want to go ahead and stop me, that's fine. And if you guys say that this is not constitutional, it doesn't make sense, that's fine. But then I need you guys to go ahead and do your job, step up to the plate, and get something proposed here. And I really feel like that's what he's doing, especially in an election year where pretty much you might not have employment if you can't step up to the plate and get your job done. Now, some might be saying, okay, this is just a ploy. This is just a scam by the president to go ahead and get himself reelected, to position himself to look good. And in my personal opinion, okay, I'm well aware of the fact that that might be part of it as well. However, regardless of what the motives are, in my opinion, the most important part of this is that the results are that Americans who are in need at this time receive the help and the funding that they need, that the unemployed that can't go back to work get support, that those that are on the verge of eviction get some sort of help. So in my opinion, regardless of whatever the motives might be, if it's to make himself look better for elections, that results come about quickly so that way those that are in need can receive it. Which actually is a good segue into the eviction moratorium extension that was proposed in the executive order. It's not actually that. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put a link down in the description below, but it's rather a suggestion for different groups to give funding for those that can't pay their rent. And also, it is, for the most part, it says for the purpose of stopping the spread of the virus. So there's a lot of people saying that this is not getting the job done. But again, this might not be passing. This might just simply be for the purposes of lighting a fire under Congress. Again, to recap, the payroll tax holiday is simply a deferment of payroll taxes that are normally taken out of your paycheck. So for anybody that's making $100,000 or less, essentially, you're going to be seeing an additional $7.65 for every $100 that you make. Now, this is just a deferral of payroll taxes. And he said this could be extended or essentially forgiven if he's reelected again in November. And finally, recapping the last executive order, as I mentioned yesterday, the student loan moratorium being extended. It's essentially that. It seems pretty straightforward. If you have student loans and at this time you're unable to pay for them, they're going to be deferred out with no interest added. And it was reported that when Nancy Pelosi was asked if they will be resuming negotiations in Congress, she responded, well, we have to. So you guys, it looks like tomorrow we will be finding out if the president's going to be issued a lawsuit, what's going to unfold with these executive orders, and what all is going to be taking place. And know that I will go ahead and be sharing it here on my channel. And if you like that, if you could do me a favor, again, smash the like button. I would appreciate it a ton, and it will just take a second. And also, if you'd like to stay up to date on what's going on, again, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so that way as soon as stuff comes out, I'll go ahead and be able to share it and you'll be notified. And also, again, if you'd like a chance to get 2 free stocks, there's a link in the description below. Whenever you download the Webull app using the link that I have, and you fund your account with as little as $100, you can get 2 free stocks, one of which could be valued up to $1,400. And also, you guys, again, if you'd like to get more information on the stimulus checks, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because I will be uploading an updated status on where we are with the stimulus checks as well. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. I hope there's more good news to report right away. God bless. This is Steve.